Hey everybody, it's Parker again with another indicator. Today I'm going to be working with the Fibonacci retracement flip. And basically it's the Fibonacci levels, Fibonacci retracement levels. And you have your original Fibonacci levels. I added a 10 and the 75 but you can customize them. You can change that as well. But this follows the pre-market, and also there's a daily as well. Everything with all my indicators are pretty much customizable. You can change the color. You can do everything. That if you put on the day, it's not gonna show any fields until the actual open. So this is the Donald Trump social media stock, and I wanted to do it on here because it was the latest stock to go to the moon, I guess. But you can see the actual fields, you get the numbers, you get the pre-market low, pre-market high, and you can flip it. And some traders usually like this if you want to see, hey, what is the 10% from that low? Or then you go from there at 75% from the high. But these are your original fib levels right here. And the 10 and the 75 you can change to whatever you want. It's just a fib input 1, fib input 2. And you get your daily high and daily low levels as well that follows the stock. So when I was watching stock and I was looking for an entry, I was looking for something around 7. So I'm gonna put it back on the regular way. The Fibonacci retracements. If you're not familiar with Fibonacci retracements, there's tons of information and videos out there. But here it is right here, and we're gonna move forward in time, so I can show you the full use of the indicator. And all you're doing is just looking for price to retrace back to a level. And for here, you would be looking for a retracement back to the 61.8 61.8 fib. If you're using it like this, or like I said, you can flip it to see what's 10% from that low. Or you could have got in right here at 11.29 when it first rose, and you could have used this as your risk level. 10.33 is your risk level. Or you could have used this as your next entry point of 23.6 and use the 10% as your risk level. And the original pre-market flip, the original is the pre-market, and basically descends from the pre-market high down to the pre-market low in your fib ratios. The day high popped up because THINKORSWIM's on-demand thing can be finicky, and at times it's not going to register right. But it works just fine on the open market when you're using live data. And this is just zoomed in, and it made a full retracement all the way back to the fib 75, and that's $12.74. And you get your day high and day low, and like I said, you can change it to the actual day, but it won't do you any good right now because it's at the open. So it's best to be used on the pre-market first, and as the day goes on, you can change it to the actual day high and day low. I'm gonna fast forward again. If the on-demand feature works. But as you can see, the day high and day low follows the stock all the way through. And the real thing you're looking for is a break of 20 for these fib levels to actually change. Because right now they're dependent on the pre-market low and the pre-market high. And as you can see, it bounced right back to that 75 fib. And now you have your 61.8 fib and you're as your risk level, and you're expecting it or hoping that it'll go up to 15, 16 will be your next price target. So we're gonna fast forward. And right there, it's coming right back to that level, almost back to that same field. It went right up to that field, 15, 16. But anyway, these are the Fibonacci retracements. Daily version, it works on the actual day high and day low, and the pre-market high and pre-market low. And like I said before, if you want it just for the days high and days low, just move over here to the actual day. Boom, there's your retracement levels, and you can flip those as well. Boom, there's your new retracement levels as well too. And as I said before, this thing is pretty much fully customizable. You got your day high, day low. These are just some your extensions, and your different field levels. Overnight high, overnight low. Well, yeah. And we're gonna move forward in time. And this thing did break 20, and it really went up to about 50, I think, something during that day. And right now it's on the daily fibs. As you can see, it's stretching out, and the fibs are stretching out to meet that need to make those adjustments. But still, I would have still had it on the pre-market. So it's registering the pre-market low, pre-market high, because that was the main move. And retracement levels, you're looking for the that low, recent low and recent high. So that's why I would have just left it on that. Most recent high, yeah, most recent low. And it got right up there to that 20 level and stopped. It's at 1985. It's trying to break it. It's at this 10% of the day's move from the day's high, and it paused there. I know I was looking forward to come back here to 1772, which is the 23.6 field for my entry. And we're gonna move it forward in time. And if you remember that day, it came right back here, and that's when it finally went up, decided to break 20. Boom, there you go. It came right, retraced right back to that field, 1775. This would have been your entry, and that would have been your risk level. And boom. And look at that. One of the other indicators I like using when I'm doing this, I don't. You're familiar with Ann Cooling, the volume price analysis. It's her volume indicator. Well, I created her volume indicator, and it's basically smaller body candles with high volume from their previous candles. And you can see, look at all that volume when it decides to turn. The indicator really comes in use when you're looking for certain levels of retracement. And it came right back to that 23.6 retracement level. It gives you the price, gives you the fib, and everything is color coded. And as I said before, it's fully customizable. If you don't want the fibs there, there's you can choose to hide the fibs, hide the pre-market lines, hide the pre-market bubbles, show the rest of the bubbles, or hide those as well. Everything is fully customizable. If you're interested in the indicator, look in the description. You can shoot me an email, or you can follow the link to Etsy and just purchase the indicator outright. And all you do once you have the indicator, you open up the file, go to create, copy, and paste the file in there, and it's yours. You have everything that the indicator offers, and as I described. And we're gonna move it forward again, because I really wanted you to see the fields adjust again, even though that you got a chance to see them adjust on the daily. But there it goes right there. When it broke 20, you get your adjustment level. It just takes THINKORSWIM a moment to catch up. That's why it's still showing 1775, which is kind of crazy. But even though it says pre-market, it's just giving you that pre-market high. The extended hours high, but eventually it just moves it to the day high. But it's still going to be using the pre-market low as its low as its Fibonacci range. As you can see, we move forward in time, and it did exactly that. It moved away from that pre-market high after price broke it, and moved it to the new high. And there's your retracement levels again. And usually you're just looking forward to retrace back to the 23.6 after making a new high, and that's exactly what it did. It retraced back to the 23.6, and if it goes down further, you're looking forward to retrace down to the 38.2 field. But anyway, this is the daily Fibonacci retracement with extended hours flip. That's the name I'm calling it. If you're interested, once again, my email is in the description. Also, the link to Etsy as well. And I'm going to move forward in time. And I really want you to be able to see it for another pullback. And, well, you did really. You know, made a new high. And we're going to go to, let's go to 1400. And there you go. And it's still pulling from that pre-market low of here and using this high until you change it to the actual day. Now it's pulling from the day low and the day high to make the adjustment and give you your Fibonacci levels. And like I said, you can flip it. If you're looking for it to come day flip, there you go. Now you're 10% from the low, 75% from the high, 61. Those ratios from the recent high. But again, daily Fibonacci retracement with the 70 hours flip. If you're interested, once again, my email is in the description and the link to Etsy. If you like this indicator, please hit the like button and leave your comments. If you see anything that needs to be changed or you have any questions or anything, leave in the comments, shoot me an email. Thanks again. This is Parker again with another indicator for you guys.